Okay, I get it. Shakespeare was a big deal. I get all of that, and I agree. So, I checked out one of Shakespeare's plays.
Great. Which one?
I don't remember the name. It had a blue cover.
Blue cover.
Not helpful? I guess not. But how many did the guy write? Maybe we could narrow it down.
37.
37 what?
Shakespeare wrote 37 plays.
Shut up. I don't think we're going to be able to narrow it down.
Wisdom beyond your years.
It doesn't really matter. Anyway, it's not about the play itself. In fact, from what I could tell, the story was pretty cool, but...
It was hard to read.
No, it was hard to read. So wait, you knew Shakespeare is hard to read?
Yes, it can be rather...
Problem is, I don't take a foreign language, so I can't read most of it.
Shakespeare wrote in...
I don't know. Where was he from?
I'll give you a hint. He was the greatest writer of the English language.
So what? Spanish? Portuguese?
English. He wrote in English.
Not the one I was reading.
Yes, it was. He actually shaped much of the English language.
And why are the words... I don't understand. I speak English. Shakespeare wrote in English. Why can't I read his plays?
You can.
No, I can't. He talks all proper with art thou and thee and stuff.
Oddly, thou and thee were the informal way of speaking when Shakespeare was alive.
Informal? So that's how you would address your friends? Hey Jenny, how art thou?
Exactly.
But then, to you I'd say...
How are you?
That's confusing. But at the same time, it explains a lot. You're saying that he was actually not speaking seriously and formally.
Just the opposite.
I see. Makes sense. Sort of. But there were other words, too, like wast. What's a wast?
Wherefore doth Shakespeare say wast?
You lost me there, Doc.
I think that'll do just fine.
What will do?
No. Just listen. What did you just say?
What will do?
Before that, when I said, wherefore doth Shakespeare say wast?
Oh, I said, you lost me there, Doc.
Okay, now consider this chart, and say it again.
Say, you lost me there, Doc.
Yes, but say it like Shakespeare.
Oh, okay. I'll try. You. That'd be thou.
Yes, we were speaking informally.
Thou lost me?
Yes, me.
Thou lost me there, Doc.
Yes, that's it. Thou lost me.
Thou lost me.
Because thou knew not from whence I was coming.
Huh?
Shakespeare. Translate.
Oh, okay. Say it again.
Thou lost me, because thou knew not from whence I was coming.
I lost you.
Correct.
I lost you because I knew not. Because I didn't know.
Good.
One more time.
Okay. Thou lost me because thou knew not from whence I was coming.
I got this. I lost you because I didn't know from where you were coming.
Yes, that's it. You lost me because you didn't know where I was coming from.
I did it!
Yes, you did. Try one more. A famous one.
I'll try.
Romeo, Romeo, wherefore art thou Romeo?
That's easy. Romeo, where are you?
No, that's quite different than what Shakespeare was saying.
But it says...
Look at the chart.
Romeo, Romeo, wherefore? Wherefore means why?
It does.
So Juliet was saying, why are you Romeo?
Yes, she didn't understand why his name made him bad to her family.
So she was asking why he had that name.
Exactly.
So that's it. That's why Shakespeare is so hard to read.
Not quite.
I knew it. I knew there would be a catch.
I think there is one very simple thing that can make reading a Shakespeare play easier.
Really? What is it?
Names.
Names.
Yes, the character names. Shakespeare's plots are complex and interesting and involve any number of characters.
And they had strange names. That was the first thing I noticed.
They can be very unusual to a modern reader. So, in order to follow the story, it's important to familiarize yourself with the character names and descriptions.
That makes sense. So before I read the play...
With the blue cover.
Yes, with the blue cover, I should study the character names and descriptions.
That's what I do.
Even you?
Even me.
Thanks, Professor. I'm going to give Shakespeare another try.
Not so fast.
There's more?
I told you it could be difficult.
You did, but so far it doesn't seem too bad. Learn the characters and understand that they may replace you with thou or thee.
Those are correct, but language has changed quite a bit more than just thou and thee.
It's still English. It can't be that hard.
Actually, the changes in the English language are the most difficult challenges to reading Shakespeare.
Why, though? Why does it have to change?
It's a natural evolution. For example, you know the word yesterday? Well, what do you say if you did something after dinner yesterday? What would that be?
Last night.
Yes, but back in Shakespeare's time, they still said yesterday. But they didn't say last night.
What did they say?
They said yesternight.
Like yesterday, but with night?
Exactly. It would be like us saying last day instead of yesterday. At some point in the last 4 centuries, that changed.
That doesn't seem too difficult. It still makes sense to say yesternight.
Yes, but some words and phrases change much more and much faster than that, even over a few decades.
Over a few decades? Like what?
Take a look at phrases that have been popular over the last century.
Wow, they really used to say tubular.
Yes, we really did.
I've never even heard of that, or a lot of these.
Let's go one step further. We'll take a couple simple sentences and compare them over time.
Okay, what sentences?
How about this? I don't mean to insult, but Joe is showing off. His new car may be awesome, but he doesn't have to freak out and needs to relax.
And now, see what it looked like over time?
Exactly.
So in 1940, they might have said, I don't mean to knock, but Joe is grandstanding. His new car may be killer diller, but he doesn't have to snap his cap, and he needs to ease up.
That's it. And in the 1980s, we would have said something like, I don't mean to burn Joe, but he's a poser. His new car may be tubular, but he doesn't have to wig out and needs to chill.
And today we'd say, I don't mean to throw shade, but Joe is flexing. His new car may be fire, but he doesn't have to be triggered and he needs to cool you.
Now let's compare those to Shakespeare. I don't mean to gleek, but Joe is vaunting. His new car may be most wondrous, but he doesn't have to be wall-eyed and needs to unbend.
That's no weirder than any of the other versions.
And don't forget, this was 400 years ago, not just a few decades.
I wish I knew all of this yesternight when I was trying to read the play.
What wilt thou do hence?
I'm going to learn the characters.
Most wondrous.
Then I'll look up any Shakespeare words that confuse me.
There are even several Shakespeare plays that include a translation to modern English along with the original Shakespeare.
That would be helpful.
Especially for someone new to Shakespeare.
I can't wait to find out what happens in the story. Like I said, the plot seemed really,
Tubular.
pretty much. I just couldn't keep up with the language.
And now you'll be able to.
Yes, I will. I bid thee a fair morrow, sir.
And I to thee.
This is kind of fun.
I know, right?
I'm going to take another stab at the play.
With the blue cover.
With the blue cover, I bid thee thanks and farewell.
And good morrow to thee.